Hello peeps! Well, I wanted to make a video about all the things that I got and that I was given, the things that worked, that didn't work, because we all know everyone has an opinion and everyone tells you you have to do this, you have to do that, and you have to buy this, you have to buy that. Honestly, I didn't buy a whole lot of stuff, but I was given a lot of stuff. I did buy some things, but my lesson learned was don't get ahead of yourself, don't buy things for the future because it might not even work out, and don't buy too many things. Just get the basic, and then as it goes you get things. I say this because one of the things that I bought a lot of were bottles. I have glass bottles, short bottles, tall bottles, all kinds of nipples. My baby never liked any bottle or pacifier. I honestly have a drawer full of bottles and pacifiers. I bought half the bottles and half I was given, and the pacifiers I was given all of them. I didn't buy any, but I didn't exchange them either. You know, I just kept it, and it's way too many. And even just one would be way too many at this point because he won't take it, and I couldn't have known this, so I should have probably just waited to get it. That's the point. I made a list of things that I wanted to share that I thought were surprisingly good, and things that I thought were gonna be really good and really disappointed me. So the very first thing that I want to say that I liked, it was like the best purchase ever, honestly, by far. Out of all the things that I own for the baby, this is the best one. And it is a wipeable changing cover. You have no idea how much time this is going to save you, because it is impossible. It's very unlikely that your baby is not going to get the changing pad dirty. Really. Even with the wipeable one, sometimes you'll get here on the sides, you know, but it's just very little. With the same, like at one time, actually just last night, I was changing his diaper, and he was laying on the thing. He was changing his diaper, and when I took it out, he farted, but a very wet fart. So wet that there was a little pool of poop on the thing. If this had been a regular furry changing cover, I would have been so mad. Because things are not cheap for what it is. It's like 20 bucks a piece. You know, like, whatever. So, I actually had gotten another one that's just same fabric, same print, but different fabric actually. The furry all over. And I took it back because it's really so much more work. This is get one. That's all I have to say. I got the one at Target. I think it was $18. Same price as the other ones. But so much better. You have no idea. Second thing that my baby really liked was the mobile. You know, the one I made that's on his thing right here. He loves it, and I love that he loves it. He really likes it. He just stays there and he stares at it and he just laughs for like a long time. It's really entertaining for him, and I like that I put a lot of stuff in it. Like when I compare with other mobiles, they only have one layer of things. Mine is 3. I don't know if this is good or bad. It was a challenge because I couldn't use the mobile holder thingy, so I had Andy build that custom thing right there to hold it up, because when I put the arm and I put it on the crib, it would be like all on his face. It wouldn't really work. So definitely get a mobile. My stroller, I really like my stroller. I have a couple, one for later, like an umbrella stroller that's just sitting in the corner right there. And then the stroller that I use is a jogging stroller, which people told me, oh, you're not gonna like it because it won't fit in stores and it's gonna be difficult. It isn't. I didn't want to have like 500 types of strollers. So there's my stroller right there. And it has some clothes in it because since my laundry isn't done either, some things I have to hand wash. So he pooped on those clothes, I had to hand wash them, so they're just drying out. I usually hang them on the trees, but I didn't want to put his clothes on the trees. Another thing was an exercise ball. Honestly, it has saved me so many tears. Not my tears, his tears. Because when he's like really upset, if I just sit on the exercise ball and I hold him really close and I bounce up and down, it's instantaneous. He would just calm down. I don't know if it helps him with the reflux, keeping everything down, which is kind of weird because you're bouncing. I don't bounce really hard, just like a little bit. But it's really soothing for him. He loves it. So I just got one from Amazon for like 20 bucks, and it's a pretty big one, 75 yeah, 75 centimeters. And I kept it kind of deflated, so it bounces pretty good. Yeah, and then what else do I have? Oh, I also have 2 baby carriers. I like them both. I have the baby Bjorn, and I have the baby Ergo, and they're both really good. And I'll tell you the advantages and disadvantages of each. With this, he's going to outgrow it kind of soon, I think, because it only carries it up to 25 pounds. So I think like a year, and then even at a year, I think you'd be like too small. You can really only carry it forward. It would be really challenging to put him in the back. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm sure it's possible, but I don't even know if they recommend it, because it would be really hard to put him in and then tackle, you know, like secure him in there. But it's good that it's mesh, so it's almost like see-through, so it's really breathable. And he gets really hot, this baby, so this is really breathable. It keeps him not so hot. He likes that, but he doesn't like his legs bouncing around. He kicks. He's not a fan, but then at the same time, he doesn't like his legs and arms being stuck. Actually, it's not the legs, it's the arms. He doesn't like to have the arms immobile. Like when I put him on this thing, not only it's really hot for him because I have to use the insert, right? But he has to stay kind of like in a frog position, like hugging me with his legs around me. So the legs are fine, he likes that, but the arms, he just discovered his hands. So he wants to be playing with them and putting in his mouth and looking at them. And when he's like this, he can't, so he gets upset about that. When he was little, it was really good because he would just fall asleep right away. But he's kind of big already. He's 2 months, he's 9 weeks, and he is over 13 pounds. So he can, you know, his neck is pretty kind of steady, like doesn't wobble as much. But yeah, I like them both. I use them both. Like if I go to Costco where it's cold, I'm gonna put this on. But if I just go, I don't know, walk to my mom's house, I'll either take the stroller or I'll use the baby Bjorn. The car seat. That was kind of surprising to me. I actually got this on the baby shower, and I got the infant type of car seat. And it's really good because you can just carry him out right away. But one thing I didn't realize is that he's going to outgrow this really, really quick. This goes up to, I think, 35 pounds. But the thing is, I drive a Tundra, and it's a lifted Tundra. So it's a challenge to put him in and out of the car in the middle of the seat. He weighs a lot, and I don't have any muscles. The thing is shaved. And I don't have any muscles. So, you know, when he's approaching 20 pounds, I don't know how I'm going to do this unless I start to build some mass here. It's going to be very hard. So that's the downside of this. But at the same time, if I had gotten the other kind, the kind that just grows with the baby all the way until he's like 4 or something, I would not be able to get him in and out of the car so easily when he's little. Like, I can't imagine when he's like a newborn, like 1 week old, and me putting the baby in and out of the car seat every time inside the car. You know, it's so much easier to put in and out when the car seat's on the couch. So that's that. Oh, and then the other thing I wanted to point out that I just got this yesterday. These are awesome. I didn't have one until yesterday, but this little car seat belt protectors are really good because I would put him on the thing and he falls asleep on it, and it doesn't really seem very comfortable. So at least now it kind of acts like a little pillow. So I really like that I got that. What else? Oh, I also got on my baby shower, I received a diaper pill and I received a diaper genie. I have tried them both. I kept one of each. I've tried them both. I like the diaper pill better. For various reasons. It's just like it's really easy to put it in and out, the bag in and out, whether it's full or empty of the thing. With the diaper genie, you have to tie knots and you have to tear the bag. It's kind of a bitch, to be honest with you. The diaper pill, I think it looks better and it's really convenient. And also, when you take that, you know, there's a blue ring on the bag. You can cut, once you use your last trash bag, you can cut the blue trash bag out and use the regular white trash bags that we buy at the store. You can just attach the blue ring to that bag and put it in the diaper pail and you're all good. But honestly, it's not that expensive, I don't think. It's like $15 for 20 bags and you use one bag a week. So it's like $1 a week. It's not that bad. I don't know what it will be like when he's bigger, because I know the diapers are gonna get bigger in size, but they also get less frequent. So I don't know if I'm gonna still, like right now, I take the trash out once a week. The diaper trash, once a week. But when the diaper is bigger, I don't know if it's gonna get bigger too. We'll see. I might change my mind about that. So, and then so the ones I don't like, I already told you about the pacifiers in the bottles. And the other thing was that I had 3, was the safety kits. Not a very good idea, because honestly, I don't use anything that comes in it. There's like emery boards, never used it. The nail trimming thing, never used it. I don't know if it's only his nails, but or all the babies are like this, but they just literally peel off. They just fall off. So when it's like by a thread, I just pull it out. He doesn't cry, he doesn't complain, so I don't think it hurts. I just do that. I tried cutting it, to be honest with you. I tried using the nail clipper, but his nails are kind of like rubbery. It does not top like ours. Like you try to cut in your nails, they kind of like just break off, right? It's not flexible, and I don't know. It's hard. Another thing that came with it, actually I had this one, the aspirator. Very good thing to have. I had this one, but then I read this one doesn't open. I read that after a while, even though you clean it really well and you put, like you're supposed to put hot water in it, shake it and spit it out and let it dry, it can't dry fast enough because look at the size of the hole and look at the size of the bulb. So it's kind of hard. It creates mold inside. So if you cut it open, you're gonna be surprised. Even the people that were like, oh my god, I cleaned it so well, I never thought that you would get that way. If you open it, it's gonna be moldy. So I was like, I must have one that you can open so you can clean it on the inside. So when I got my my grooming kit, I was like, hell yeah, I got the one I have opens. So when he choked, when the baby choked and I took him to the hospital, we were looking for the aspirator and I couldn't find that one. So then I went to the grooming kit and I got the one that opens. And honestly, it just fell apart as soon as I did it. Maybe I should have done it this way. Yeah, that's kind of stupid of me to not think of that. But hey, at the time I was freaking out, so forgive me. But anyway, it's still not very good. Then I also got, my friend gave me this one, which is one piece, but it opens like this. And it's already moldy. Holy fuck. Look how dirty this thing gets. Can you see? This is disgusting. I'm gonna boil the shit out of this thing right now. Anyway, so at the hospital, the doctor told me to get something called a nose freedom. Have you tried this thing? I haven't tried it yet. I haven't had to use it, but it's really cool. I mean, it's kind of gross, but really cool. She says it works wonders. You put this end on the baby's nose. You don't have to stick it in all the way, and you suck on this end, and then don't worry, you're not going to inhale anything. There's a filter, so only air comes through, and then whatever is gross stays inside the thingy. And then you can just pull this out and wash it. And it's all good. So that's good to know. Out of the whole grooming kit, the only thing I use is this. Which honestly, I don't even need to use it because he doesn't really have any hair. But just because I have it, I just go like this. So, you know, all the fur looks like it's going in the same direction. But not very necessary. What else? Let me look at my list. And then the one thing, honestly, the best tip I can give you, I think, is skip any newborn anything. Because newborn things only go into 7 pounds, and that's really the average size the babies are born. So by the time your baby's born, he's already gonna have outgrown it. I wore a few things newborn, but it was so quick. He just outgrew it so fast. There's so many things that we never got to wear. Not even once. And some things that we only wore one time. So like all the outfits and things, not a very good idea. Oh, but one thing though is on the onesies for when they're little, honestly, get only things with zippers or with the buttons up front. It is so much easier because when they're like newborn, you know, it's really scary for them. They freak out, and you as a new mom is also gonna freak out when you pull stuff through their heads. They freak out. It's scary. They don't know what it is. They're not used to getting dressed. Now I can do it all the time, and he doesn't even care. Even if it gets stuck on his head, and he's like, "Oh, I can't see anything," he's fine after. But in the beginning, very difficult. So wear the things with the buttons or the zipper. And then later on, you know, he'll be fine. And then one thing that's really, really good to have handy, either in your diaper bag or in your nursery, I just keep it in my drawers on my nursery, is this little eraser thingies from Tide. You just like fold it in half and break it off. And then the liquid will pour in here and you scrub it off. Because honestly, everything gets dirty all the time. Let's be real. The couch, the carpet, the sheets, the changing cover, the clothes, and sometimes it's not big enough that it's worth watching. Like you just put it on and you know what I mean? So good to have. I think that's all I have to share. Oh, one more thing. I got when I figured, you know, what's a wipes? All wipes are made the same. They are not made the same. I first bought a bunch of these ones from Target. I seriously have still like 6 of these just stacked, and I abandoned ship because I'm not a fan. It's like they're very thin and not very good at wiping and not as wet as the Pampers or Huggies kind. So this is what you want to get. Seriously, it's a big difference to me. I really like it. Oh, and I also would say if you live in cold weather, get a diaper warmer, because it would. I can only imagine how much it would suck even now at being 32 if I take something wet to wet my butt. So get a diaper warmer. Not a diaper warmer, a baby wipe warmer. I live in Hawaii and I still do it, so yeah, it's just more comfortable. And I think that's all I have to share. I hope this helps you. But honestly, all the things that I said might not work out for you. So be very minimalistic at first. Buy just the necessary, like get a crib, get a mattress, get a changing pad, get a changing furniture thingy, you know, a station. Get your shit together, but don't get too many clothes and too many toys and too many things. Just wait and learn about your baby and get things as time progresses. That's all I have to say. And aloha to you. I hope you guys are doing good. I'll see you later. Bye.